Question 397. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
I would rather fight 100 duck-sized horses. I've been
Yeah,
bitten by a duck.
we're using critical thinking. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't want to fight a horse-sized duck. I think I can. Duck-sized horses, they're like little dogs, and their teeth are then be smaller, and the bite wouldn't be so bad. But a giant duck, I've been bitten by a duck, and it hurts.
A horse-sized duck is basically a fucking ostrich or emu, isn't it? So I've been
smack you with a
times
wing.
by an emu that bloody hurts.
No, I'd say it's probably three
Maybe,
times the size of an emu.
Are you talking about like a small horse or like a Clydesdale?
I think you're thinking of something.
There's a
I think
difference.
you'd be looking at something the size of a cocker spaniel.
Yeah, like a bunch of little dogs, like 100 little dogs. That
No,
don't
no,
have
I'm saying
sharp teeth.
The horse-sized duck. What kind of horse? What size is the duck? Is it just a regular 15-hand horse, or is it a big-ass Clydesdale or like Big John on that movie? Like, what kind of horse are we talking about?
I have no idea.
know what
Are some more
competition-
vicious than others?
Maybe like a Mustang. Maybe a Mustang size is about an average size horse. Yeah, I don't know. I still
I'll
wouldn't
take
wanna
that. I'll
fight
just jump on that thing's back and.
I need a
got it.
repeat on the question because it
Good one,
roboted out for me.
Sorry. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
Interesting. One horse-sized duck, just because I'd like to see one. That would be cool.
That is the biggest feather I've ever seen in my life.
Right?
Jen.
It winged me.
Gosh. Yeah, that would be
Sorry,
a wing
bad
flap. Yeah.
Jen.
Oh, I thought I already answered this.
Did you?
The the 100 one.
100 one. Amanda.
A horse-sized duck. Sounds like a lot of fun.
See, I think the numbers are the
Throw
problem.
a saddle on that shit. I mean, it would be epic.
They would be.
Could you imagine riding into town on that?
Wait. When did we go from fighting to trying to tame?
Exactly.
Because that's what we do, naturally.
The
I was gonna
horse-sized
say
duck.
we're humans.
You just
We're
want to
humans, we try
ride
to tame
duck,
everything.
don't you?
I'd be like, I have all the stale bread. Let's be friends.
I mean,
Ducks can fly. Would this thing be able to fly, Dave?
Oh, probably.
Yes.
Oh, then I've
hell
changed my
yeah.
answer. I'm going for the duck.
You've got to fight it, not ride it.
No, we're
You're now
humans, we
imagining a
tame
dragon.
everything.
Hang on. Bull riders are fighting the bull, but they're riding it.
No, bullfighters don't ride the
Okay.
bull.
No, but bull riders do, and they're
Bull-
basically fighting to stay on the bull. So you could jump on the back of the duck as part of fighting it and hang on.
Man, I just worry about the potential thing of breaking my back and never walking again.
Fair.
What if it starts
Oh, it's
flying? It's like, yeah,
fine.
screw you, and it turns over the other way. and
You cling onto its neck.
and just
You
hang
cling
there.
onto it.
Oh, good.
You'd be like Mother Goose, wouldn't you?
Oh my gosh.
Didn't she ride around on the back of a giant goose? Mother
She
Goose,
did.
that's why they called her Mother Goose. Yeah, so yeah, you'd be like Mother Goose. Well, you'd be Mother Duck instead, but
Oh, Lord.
Well, every time you fly overhead, everybody would say that anyways. Could you imagine the
Duck,
pile
yeah.
of crap that thing
I was going to
threw
say,
down as
people
it's
would
flying?
fear you flying overhead.
There would
yeah.
be like 5 gallons of poop
Plumbing run.
every time.
Yeah, but duck-sized horses.
Oh,
After you
I'd
fight
spend
them
a
off.
lot of time over the White House.
Oh God.
insane.
duck-sized horses,
that,
though,
Mel?
you could have them as pets, maybe,
Yep.
and then divide them out to the neighborhood and be like, "Hey guys, I got 100 duck-sized horses here," and that would be manageable. And they could cut your grass. They could eat your
Could you
grass.
imagine if you slaughtered one? You could eat for like a year off of that thing.
A duck-sized horse? Oh, are you talking about a horse-sized duck?
A duck.
You'd have to have a big freezer.
Yeah,
That
you
would-
know,
feed the whole
somebody had.
town.
If somebody bred
If you had a duck,
duck-sized
if you had ducks
horses,
that big, someone give you a freezer. Come on, you'd have ducks, big, huge, giant ducks.
But what if it
They
was
would just
only
donate
one?
stuff to you.
If it's just one, they can't breed.
Yes.
yeah, that's true.
So-
The 100, yeah,
would
but even the 100, you'd have a biological bottleneck there with 100 on the
That's
other one.
possible. That's possible.
Yeah.
You'd have to be very careful how you paired it up. You know.
I
Yeah,
feel
how
you
you
might
do
be overthinking this question.
You
was
answer,
gonna say,
Dave.
Nobody
give-
overthinks any of your questions. That is not true. Never happens.
I'd go for the large duck.
Too bad.
the biggest problem you'd have, if you had the 100 duck-sized horses, you'd have somebody who'd come along and they'd want to paint them all colours and put horns on their heads and sell them as My Little Ponies.
You know.
Yeah, all right, I can do that.
Well, if they were all different colors, you could do selective breeding and try to breed for particular colors.
Yeah, the problem is I'd be using food dye.
You'd be using food dye.
But see, that wouldn't hurt them. That'd be okay.
You'd be wanting to make a Pinkie Pie just so you could sell it to the kids, right?
So all the rich people would be buying them so their little 3-year-olds can ride a horse. That's
Yes.
what would happen.
I
They'd
know.
get abused. Let's just not
Considering
do
when
it.
My Little
They get
Pony
abused.
started, I know way too much about them.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.